following is a production of the Madison Capitals Rush Media Company and the USHL and may not be reused or retransmitted without the written consent of the Madison Capitals or the USHL.
Scored! Gavin Eulenkamp. Striker Lee scores in his USHL debut. Nice shot from Michaud, who scores and gives the Caps their first lead of the night. Backdoor feed, Aiden Long scores! For the Capitals, Canis into the slot, scores! Scores! 9-2 Caps lead!
And now, let's send it out to the arena with the voice of the Capitals, Drew Steele.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena here in Middleton for the second of a two-game series between the Madison Capitals and Sioux City Musketeers. My name's Drew Steele. I'll be captaining the ship going through your ocean all evening long as the Capitals come in with a record of 12-4, 1-1 on the year, and the visitors 8-0-2. And last night, the Capitals able to take care of business. It got close at the end, but the Capitals really dominated play throughout a lot of that game. Shots on goal favoring Madison 39-25. Having 7 goals in the game did Madison. Let's actually get to our goal-scoring summary right away. Just 30 seconds in, it was Bobby Cowan with his first of the night. Come through neutral, and it's turned over to Nevers. Nevers to the middle for Mo. Mo backdoor feed, and the Capitals score. It's Bobby Cowan. Bobby Cowan's 10th of the season, assisted by Mo and Nevers, gave Madison an early 1-0 lead. Landon Gunderson, the former Capital, struck to make it 1-1 just about 3 minutes later with his 4th of the year as he enters play tonight, tied for the league lead in points there on that one. The Capitals had the answer back 20 seconds later. Bobby Cowan again. Sends one towards the goal, and they score. Bobby Cowan's second of the night. Just 4:02 into the first period. Bobby Cowan's already netted a pair. 2 goals on the night for Bobby Cowan, 11th of the season. Cowan would later be ejected, and he is not in the lineup tonight due to a suspension. He was assisted by Igor Barabanov on that one. Finn Brink, 20 seconds after the Cowan second tally of the night, found his first to make it 3-1 Caps. Riker Lee sends one towards the goal. It's Finn Brink deflecting it out of midair. Caps lead 3-1. The captain for the Capitals picks up his 8th of the season there. Lee and Mo assist on it to make it a full first-line goal on that one. 3 minutes later, Jackson Nevers, his 3rd of the season, first with the Capitals, making his Capitals debut last night, assisted by Jet Koasia. To the far side where Jet Koasia now to Nevers, who scores! Jackson Nevers in his Capitals debut extends the lead to 4-1. Nevers' 3rd of the season, as I mentioned, Jet Koasia back in the lineup for the first time since September 27th last night, picks up the only assist on the Nevers tally. That made it 4-1 Caps at the time. Nicholas Sikora with his 7th of the season for Sioux City to make it a power play goal as well at the 8:28 mark of the period, made it 4-2 Caps lead. 4 minutes later, you heard from Finn Brink once, why not find from him twice? The captain made it 5-2. Barabanov up top, Michaud, Brink, far side, scores! Second of the night for Finn Brink, extends the Caps lead to 5-2. The second of the night for Finn Brink came on the power play, his 9th of the season from Michaud and Barabanov, made it 5-2. Caps. Sikora found another for Sioux City to make it 5-3, and then Murray, right before the end of the period, made it 5-4 Caps heading into intermission number 1. In the second, Colton Jamieson had a pair of goals, the defenseman of the week. Last week, I should say, had a pair of goals against the U17s on the Saturday series game, winning that time. Ian Scherzer with Drew Waterfield found assists on that goal. As the defenseman of the week made it 6-4 Caps. Sioux City able to escape towards neutral ice, but it's held in by Scherzer. Shot, Jamieson scores! 3 goals in his last 2 games for Jamieson. You hear that, Colton Jamieson, 3 goals in his last 2 games. 5 on the season for Jamieson from Scherzer and Waterfield at the 6-minute even mark of period number 2, made it 6-4 Caps. Mason Mo, why not him? Getting on the score sheet as well. Aiden Chirey picks up assist on this power play goal. Chirey to the far side now. Mason Mo with the shot, and he scores! It's a power play goal for Mason Mo to extend the lead to 7-4. most six of the season came right after Aiden Long stepped out of a penalty box on the far side to make it 7-4 Caps at the time, a 3-goal lead heading into the third period. Sioux City would make it close. Liam Hupka, his first of his career, finds the back of the net in the third period. Luke Gary finds his second of the season with 17:07 into the period. Mentz and Klepov with the assist, but it was too little too late for Sioux City as the Capitals escape with a 7-6 victory over the Musketeers. 2 for 4 on the power play last night were the Capitals, 1 for 1 Sioux City. We'll send it to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your out-of-town scoreboard from last night. Take a look at the standings. It's all leading up to puck drop as the Capitals set to face off against Sioux City to wrap up the regular season matchups with the Musketeers here this evening. Stay tuned.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Back here in Middleton as we take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard from last night. The Capitals facing off against Sioux City, a 7-2 victory for Madison, or 7-6 victory in that one here as we go into game 2 of that 2-game set. Elsewhere in the USHL, Green Bay was able to take down the U17s in overtime, 5-4. Will Zellers with the game-tying and game-winning goals for the Gamblers there in that one. In the shootout, Muskegon able to take down Sioux Falls, so the Capitals stay a point back from Muskegon last night, 3-2 in the shootout for Muskegon in that one. A 6-3 victory for Des Moines over Chicago. Chicago falls to 6-12, 2-0 on the season. Still in a playoff spot at the moment, but not the greatest at times in Chicago after last season, not the greatest as well. So the Capitals, of course, obviously, when you have Chicago, a team that's had success in the past couple of years down, it's when you have to kind of take advantage, and the Capitals have so far this season. 6-5, Tri-City over Fargo last night in overtime. Dubuque takes down Cedar Rapids with 40 seconds left in overtime. Van Fleet able to score and give the Dubuque Fighting Saints the 4-3 victory, so they stay in first place in the Eastern Conference. Youngstown with the 3-1 win over Omaha last night to improve to 11-7-0-0 on the year. A 3-1 win on the road, so a nice one there for the Phantoms. And in the Western Conference, Waterloo takes down Lincoln at home. As that brings us into our standings here in the Eastern Conference, Dubuque still leads the way with 28 points. Muskegon right behind them with 27, and right behind Muskegon, it's Madison with 26. 4 points clear of the Youngstown Phantoms in fourth place. Green Bay at 19 points in fifth. Chicago with 14 points in sixth. Cedar Rapids with 12 in seventh, and the NTDP with 7 points in eighth place. Our visitors for tonight, Sioux City in sixth place in the Western Conference with 18 points. It'd be the same in the Eastern Conference for him as well. We'll send it to another break. When we come back, we'll have your lineup card as well as starting lineups presented by our friends at Bergstrom Automotive. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Leading you up to puck drop here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Drew Steele on the Capitals pregame show. Let's take a look at our pregame lineup cards for both teams, starting with the visitors first for the Musketeers. Landon Gunderson with 2 points last night. Center Sikora and Martino on the first line. Gavin Gary with Stupka and View on his wings on line 2. Merniks with Crowder and Gary on line 3, with Muscat centering Dysert and Blank on the fourth line. Klepov is the lone extra forward tonight for Sioux City. On the back end, it's Keefe and Hupka on the top pair. Second pair is Elaine Samaki with Mentz. Jake Delaney with Easton Houston pair up for the third pair tonight for Sioux City. Shane Gould is the extra defenseman for the Musketeers. Bjorn Bronis gets the start for Sioux City in between the pipes. He gave up 3 last night against the Capitals squad. On the other side for the Capitals, just a couple of lineup changes. Mo centers Lee and Brink. Barabanov centers Nevers and Ty, so Ty slides into Cowan's spot on that second line. Scherzer centers Johnson and Long on the third line, with Capel centering Eulenkamp and Waterfield on the fourth line, so Waterfield moves up into that fourth line spot, usually occupied by Brendan Ty. Max Ryder is the extra forward for the Madison Capitals here this evening. On the back end, it's Stout paired up with Moline on pair 1, Karadiuk with Jameson on the second pair, Michaud and Coasia on the third pair. They'll get the start tonight, as we'll run into that in just a moment, with Ronan Buckberger, the extra defenseman for Madison. Caleb Heil gets the start for the Capitals in between the pipes. Let's take a look at the scratches tonight for Sioux City. It's Lyons, Tuminaro, Murray is the healthy scratch for the Musketeers. Pritchard and Jeffress join him on the scratches as well. For the Madison Capitals, it's Cowan out due to suspension, Alex Lunsky, and Aiden Shirey there for Madison. Now let's get into our starting lineups thanks to our friends at Bergstrom Automotive. The starters for Sioux City are Gavin Gary, Casey Muscat, and Jackson Crowder. So one forward from the second, third, and fourth line for Sioux City. On the back end, it's Keefe with Hopka, and Bjorn Bronis gets the start in between the pipes for Sioux City on the season. 1-2-2 with a 4.00 goals against average and an 8.57 save percentage to his name. Sioux City is coached by head coach Jason Kirshner, general manager Sean Clark, associate head coach Alex Doyle, and assistant coach Jacob Pritchard. Now for the home Capitals here this evening. Finn Brink, Mason Moe, Riker Lee across the front, left to right for Madison. On the back end, Charlie Michaud and Jack Coasia for Madison left to right, and Caleb Heil gets to start for Madison here this evening. 7-1, 0-1 record, a 2.54 goals against average, and a .900 save percentage for Heil. Was out due to the flu last night, back in the lineup here this evening. The Capitals are coached by head coach and general manager Andy Brandt, associate head coach and assistant GM Tom Gilbert, assistant coach Dominic Zombo, and goaltending coach Shane Connolly. Puck drop right around the corner here in Middleton. Thanks for joining us on the pregame show. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me, like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Back here in Middleton is puck drop right around the corner. Thanks for joining us on the pregame show. If you did so, it's the Capitals set to face off against Sioux City for the second and final time this regular season. Last night, Madison was able to come away with a 7-6 victory over the Musketeers. And the Capitals will travel right to left across your radio dial and Flow Hockey screens as they look to complete the sweep and continue a home winning streak of 8 games at the moment for Madison. They'll travel right to left. We're in the white tops, trimmed with Navy and Columbia, as Sioux City left to right with a horizontal stripe across the middle in cream color, it looks like, with gold alongside them. Drew Steele on the call here, our referee for tonight's contest. Daniel Fagan at center ice will drop the puck and get things underway. The linesmen joining him, Zach Bennett and Gerard Lamoureux. The Caps have to chase back after it as Sioux City wins the opening draw here to start tonight's game. Is up the far side. Now Keefe takes it into the corner. Keefe forces his way beneath the goal line. Coasia pokes it away, and the Capitals try to settle things down beneath their own goal line as Coasia takes it behind the goal to the near side and circles back for a moment as he slammed up against the wall. That allows Sioux City possession. Down low, out front, chance. Sioux City sent to the corner as the Capitals will be able to clear out to neutral ice where Coasia settles things down. Just flutters it ahead where a pair of Capitals there definitely could have been interferences. Finn Brink never touched the puck, but they sent right after him. Brink has a player going after him on the near side. It's out towards center ice comes Sioux City. All the way down after it come Madison. John Stout the first one to it for the Caps. Stout up the near side, sends it to the middle where it's deflected down in where Jackson Nevers got a piece of it. Nevers scored in his Capitals debut last night. Into the offensive zone on the far side. Martino takes it down low where Sikora can chase after it on the near side. Sikora sent up against the wall. Nevers comes and pokes it away for a moment. Puck pops free to Gunderson, and it's held on to for a moment by Caleb Heil as it'll be held on to for a whistle. Face-off will be in the defensive end to the left of Caleb Heil in goal. The face-off for Caleb Heil. He was out of the lineup last night, not even backing up A.J. White due to some illness, but he's back tonight. Heil comes in with a 7-1, 0-1 record on the season. One of the top goaltenders here in the USHL. The Capitals win the draw forward down into the offensive zone. Nevers drops back for a moment as Sikora starts back and gives Madison possession. Just about a minute and a half into period number one. Scoreless here in Middleton is on the near side. Jamison can start up. Jamison through neutral, trying to send it down in deep up the near side now. The Capitals have to chase after Martino, who has an edge on Jamison, but Jamison uses the stick to poke things away. On the near side, Nevers has it poked off of his stick, and Martino gets it back in the corner. Martino looking for options, backhands it out front. Houston's shot goes wide the whole way. This is picked up on the far side, sent towards Heil. He kicks it towards Jamison, and the Capitals start up ice. Karadiak to the middle for Nevers. Nevers will just flutter that one down in deep. He'll go and grab a change. 2 minutes into period number one, scoreless here in Middleton. Down beneath the goal line, the Capitals on possession. Diego Johnson battled back for it, and now Long down low. Long out front looking for Scherzer, deflected along the way. Went behind the net, and the Capitals try to get possession back on the half wall on the near side. Michaud down low, feeds it to Buckberger on the top of the far side circle. Buckberger up top for Scherzer. Scherzer has it poked away. Johnson there to recover. Johnson down low towards the net. Bronish gets his first save of the night. Bjorn Bronish gets the start for Sioux City tonight, as he came in relief last night for Samuel Urban and then was pulled himself. An 8.57 goals, or an 8.57 save percentage with a 4 goals against average for Bronish on the 1, 2, and 2 record to his name. Last night came in with an 8.70 save percentage, escaped with one 13 points lower at 8.57. Face-off one into the corner by Sioux City. The Capitals pester him right away, though, and Drew Waterfield gets possession back. Waterfield was dressed as the extra forward last night for Madison. He has a shot that time kicked into the corner. A good chance by Madison. Waterfield moves up to Brendan Tye's typical fourth-line spot as Tye takes the place of Bobby Cowan, who is out of the lineup due to suspension here this evening. Up the near side, Michaud continues to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp gets things moved ahead for a moment, as on the near side, it's Michaud out towards neutral ice, unable to get things out of the zone, but the Capitals maintain possession and have it roll on an edge over to Gavin Eulenkamp via Ronan Buckberger. Just past the 3-minute mark of period number one. 0-0 our score as Buckberger shovels that one down in deep. Chasing after it now are the Capitals. Instead on the near side, it's picked up in the corner by Sioux City. Far side, Capel chases after it, and Coasia will hold the line, sending one towards the near side corner where Brink can go to work for Madison. Finn Brink feeds it up top for John Stout, sends one towards the goal, blocked along the way, and off to the races are the Musketeers. Beneath the defense there was Stupka, but he's so far behind the defense it goes all the way down into the defensive zone. The Capitals chase after it on the far side, poked around a bit as it's picked up along the way by the Caps. Down low, on possession there for a moment is Stupka. It rings around the near side. On possession there, Mentz. Mentz down low, Gavin Gary on it. Gary has it roll off the stick, and now the Capitals off to the races. Riker Lee taken down there, and the Capitals still with possession, but it turned over, and now a 3-on-1 for Sioux City. The Capitals catch up, but View feeds it backdoor. A nice job by John Stout to get good wood on that and into the corner. The puck goes, and the Capitals able to clear to neutral. 15:50 to go in the first. Sioux City with the better chances here in period number 1. Just one shot on goal for Madison so far. Mentz down in deep, activating himself down in. Heil sticks it into the corner. Karadiak chases after the Capitals player there, and on the near side, Delaney on it for Sioux City. Mentioned last night, just acquired in the offseason by the Musketeers from Sioux Falls. Up the near side, Moline has it poked away, and now it's Dysert chasing towards the goal. Dysert takes it beneath the goal line, feeds it out front, no one home. Sioux City with an extra step that I don't know they had last night. Maybe the extra day of comfortability has helped them out. Is Ty on the far side, ties a player up. Up top, Delaney's shot goes wide. Knocks out his own player in the process. As Talon Blank, the Fond du Lac native, gets things moving forward for Madison. He'll hobble his way over to the goal, and the Capitals take over in the offensive zone. Far side, Nevers gets it to Barabanov. Barabanov tried to return favor. Ty gets it down to Nevers in the near side corner. 5 minutes into period number 1. These two sides working in the defensive zone as Sioux City. Sioux City has possession. They'll ring it around the kick plate to the near side and be able to clear to neutral ice. Mushcut into the offensive zone. The Louisiana native comes in offside as Martino a bit too antsy on the near side. 5:22 into period number 1. 0-0 our score.
Celebrate with the Bun Cakes used for tailgates, watch parties, and post-game snacks.
Face off on the near side of the left of Heil, but outside the defensive zone as Jamison sends it over to the far side for Buckberger, and the Capitals start up ice. Scherzer has it poked around a player there, and he chases after it into the offensive zone. The Capitals with some hard forecheck as Martino able to recover, though. Gunderson has it taken away down low by Long shot from a sharp angle, goes sticked into the corner. Johnson on the far side, half wall, sent up against the wall. As he hops up to his feet, he chases after it in the far side. To his side work there, Diego Johnson skates away with it. Johnson looking for a lane on the near side as it poked away, and now Gunderson has a player up in front, but a good job by Buckberger to step in that passing lane. He hops up into the play offensively as well. Buckberger in the far side corner now. Nobody covering him. He'll hustle back after it as Aiden Long gets possession. Long plays it along the near side to Scherzer. Scherzer now Johnson. Johnson's shot kicks around a bit, sits out front. The Capitals scrambling for it. Scherzer gets it up to the point now for Coasia. Coasia down low for Scherzer. Back to Coasia in the middle. Coasia stick handles around a bit from a sharp angle. Sends one towards the goal and it's blockered into the corner. And Sioux City will be able to clear up the near side. 6.5 into period number 1. 0-0 still our score, but offensive chances on both sides. Maybe both teams used all their goals last night. Madison's top offense in the USHL by over a half a goal per game has the Capitals back inside their own defensive zone to Sioux City. Sioux City improved their goals per game last night as the Capitals unable to stop them in this third period as Michaud down in the offensive zone. Up top it goes, near side shot from Coasia, knocks a player down for Sioux City. Coasia gets it back on the near side, poked around a bit as Merniques drops back for Sioux City. They'll send it down in deep and chase after it just past the 7-minute mark here in the first period. Up the far side wall, Michaud. Eulenkamp tries to step off the wall for a moment. He'll just power his way up the wall now and through neutral ice. The Capitals trying to hop on possession. Instead, they'll be sent down in deep as Caleb Heil back for it for the Capitals. Up the near side, Coasia on possession for Madison. Returned to the lineup for the first time since September 27th last night. Had an assist on the goal for Jackson Nevers, his first with Madison. It was his second point of the year in just 4 games played. Into the offensive zone, Crowder on the far side has it poked away by Michaud. Michaud ties a player up along that far side wall as Capel pokes it away and gets things out towards neutral ice once again. And that's where Sioux City is able to settle things down and start back into the offensive zone. Coasia went for a change, so Moline on the retrieving end of that dump in for Sioux City. Michaud joins him in the corner as Moline picks things up. Moline, Michaud, both of them have names that start with them, so it kind of got twisted up there. Is down in the offensive zone corner now. Mo out front, chance for Brink, pokes around a bit, tries to feed it back to Lee, and it's Sioux City back the other way. The Capitals regain at neutral ice, but Sioux City able to clear nonetheless. Riker Lee has a breakout feed to him into the offensive zone, a feed that he'll pick up on the far side. Got a stick up high from Sioux City, no call on it, as down in the corner, Mason Mo has a body tied up against him there. Mo feeds to the near side for Stout. Stout's shot kicked away by Bronis. Bronis kicks there for Stout. As I mentioned, Bronis came in relief last night for Urban, and then Urban came in relief for Bronis. Far side, Moline on the top of the far side circle. Shot from John Stout, makes his way to Bronis. Rebound sits in the slot. Scrambling forward out of the caps. It sits alive, and Sioux City clears to the wall. Moline pokes down in deep. As the Capitals will try to put some pressure, is on the far side. View just tried to mini-mite that one out of the zone. Just puts it right along the kick plate, and it's held in at the line by Stout. On the near side, Gavin Gary backhands it up the wall, held in at the line by Moline. The Capitals chase after it on the near side as Capel backhands it down into the corner for Barabanov. Barabanov up top for Stout. Stout looks for a shooting lane, goes off the leg of a Sioux City player. A couple of block shots early for the Musketeers. Nevers down low, up top now, Barabanov. He'll switch spots with John Stout. Has Stout on the far side, but he doesn't use him. Barabanov up top. Sees Stout this time, sends one towards the goal, and a huge save there from Bronis. We've hit our media timeout in period number 1. 0-0 our score here in Middleton.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Here in Middleton, it's a great time to remind you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Marian University. Marian University is where your career starts with exceptional faculty, lifelong learning, and an engaging, supportive environment. Marian University offers you the chance to explore your dreams and uncover new interests. Begin your Marian adventure today and connect to a future full of possibilities at marianuniversity.edu. Capitals tied up with Sioux City here in this one early on. In period number 1, shots on goal favoring Madison 6-3. As a face-off will be in the offensive zone for Madison. As we have some people taking their sweet time to get off the ice with the wheelbarrows. As the Capitals will have a face-off down there. 9.5 into this first period of play between the two sides. Nevers, Barabanov, and Ty, the second line tonight out there for Madison. Ty, the only player that started the season with the Capitals, out there at the moment offensively for the Caps. Karadiak and Jamieson join him on the blue line. On the other side, it's Gunderson in the top unit for Sioux City. Barabanov and Gunderson in the circle. Faceoff is tied up and sent to the wall. Picked up there by Sioux City, and they'll start up ice now. Through neutral ice comes Mentz. Mentz has it poked away. It goes all the way down. Icing on the Musketeers. 9 seconds after the last whistle, we'll have another one. Offensive zone draw upcoming for Madison. Face off on the near side to the right of Bronis single. The Capitals looking to win yet another home game here on home ice. Madison has been outstanding this season. Not to say they haven't been outstanding overall this season, but coming into this one tonight, Madison 8-1, 0-1 at home, 3-2, 1-0 on the road. So the Capitals win, at least collecting a point in all but one of their home games here this season. Nevers with a shot in the slot. Kind of fanned on as Nicholas Socorro will pick up and start up the near side wall. Backhanded along, trying to avoid us. Check that time from Nevers as the Capitals into the offensive zone. Barabanov has Ty with him. Barabanov forced to the wall, and the Capitals have it poked away. Otherwise, Giacomo Martino would have been off to a break. A nice job by Jamieson to at least get a stick on it, a bit too far behind the defenseman in Jamieson, as Jamieson is the player to recover possession after an errant Sioux City pass at neutral ice. 9:45 to go in the first as the Capitals enter the offensive zone up the near side. It's rung around the kick plate, picked up by Elaine Samaki. Elaine Samaki gives it right back to Madison. Defense to defense there, ping-ponging back and forth as the Capitals had to go all the way down. Aiden Long thought he got a deflection on it. Turns out not to be the case. Icing on Madison, 9:33 to go in the first. 0-0 our score here in Middleton. An odd group to start tonight's game for Sioux City, to say the least. Started Gavin Gary from the second line, Crowder from the third, and Muscat from the fourth line, but it looks like the fourth line has basically came back together besides the extra forward has slid in the spot of Talon Blank. A shot from the far side goes up into the sky. I believe hits one of the beams, arching over cap ice here for a whistle. 9:26 to go in the first. 0-0 still remains our score. Sioux City enters tonight's contest in 6th place in the Western Conference. So still in a playoff spot, but obviously still a lot of time to go as well. They look to climb up the standings. They had a red-hot start. They've dropped their last 6 coming into this one. 0-4, 0-2 in that stretch are the Musketeers. Madison on the other end, just 2 games lost in regulation since September. The Capitals on the far side, Eulenkamp on it, toe dragged around a bit by Capel. Michaud pokes it and holds it in, and Capel gets things down into the corner where the Caps chase after it. Waterfield joins alongside Owen Keefe, and Sioux City comes away with possession out towards neutral ice on the stick of Muscat. Muscat, an interesting hockey story to say the least. A Bossier City, Louisiana native, played with his hometown Shreveport Mudbugs. Bossier City and, of course, Shreveport right there along the river in Louisiana, and got to call a few games there in my time in Corpus Christi, Texas, with the Ice Rays, is now through neutral ice. Waterfield backhands that one down in deep. 8.5 to go in this first period of play. Scoreless between Madison and Sioux City here in this one. Through neutral all the way down it goes. Chasing after it's John Stout. Stout has it tied up and almost taken away. Jet Kawajia there to save the day for Madison, though, and now Kawajia has it poked away. It looks like Sioux City just wants to win those 50-50 battles more than Madison tonight. Houston down into the corner, backhanded beneath the goal line. Crowder looking for options now. Crowder backhands one towards the slot. Stout out of midair, has it poked around a bit, lands on a Sioux City stick, and a shot blocked by Stout into the corner. On possession there is Marniques. Marniques up to the point, unable to hold the line as Delaney. The Capitals just try to keep forcing things forward, and Sioux City eventually stunts that and sends it back where Kawajia regroups and starts forward for Madison. He'll achieve the red line, send it down into the offensive zone offside of the Caps, but Sioux City gets possession anyway, and into the offensive zone comes Crowder. A nice job by Moline to separate body from puck, but Moline sent to the surface, so the Sioux City bench liking that one a bit more than Madison. Kawajia up the far side, interrupted by Sioux City. A shot out front and a rebound sent right back towards him for Heil, but he stays nice and calm there, has a foot on each post as the two teams work beneath the goal line. Mason Moe in the top line for Madison, trying to come away with something here. Is up the near side. Nevers has it poked around, and the Caps start up ice. Nevers back beneath in his own defensive zone, starts into the offensive end, has Riker Lee with him. Nevers powering his way through a Sioux City check and pokes it to the near side for Barabanov out front for Molina. Shot stopped along the way. I think it was blocked by the head of Jake Delaney, and Delaney's now off to the races the other way. Delaney realizes he doesn't have anyone with him, sends one on his former teammate with Sioux Falls, Caleb Heil, and out towards neutral ice. Madison forces it and right back in. Sioux City sends it. 6:50 to go in the first period. Scoreless here in Middleton. Moline picks up behind his own goal up the far side. Now tie out to neutral ice. Sent down in deep once again. Almost a boomerang. The Capitals get it out to neutral. Right back into the defensive zone it comes, as now Long does the exact same thing. Keefe once again will send it in. Gavin Gary will take it in this time before eventually taking it beneath the goal line, where Karadiak ties the body up of the Musketeers. Barabanov joins the defenseman beneath the goal line. The Capitals unable to clear the zone, but Sioux City takes it out themselves, as on the near side, Gary sends a body up against the wall of Aiden Long. Karadiak on the near side sends a player off the bench, and Diego Johnson icing on Madison. 6:09 to go in the first. 0-0 our score as a face-off in the defensive zone upcoming. They're going to make Austin Moline hop back over the wall. Austin Moline bleeding, so he's actually allowed to make the change. So Jameson will be able to come onto the ice. The trainer, Alyssa Brummett, right there for the Capitals with the defenseman. Moline is a face-off one back by the Capitals, and the near side, Jameson up against the wall. The Capitals start up the near side, go ahead for Scherzer, and Scherzer kicks it out towards neutral ice. This third line out there for Madison already. The defense, the only one that might need a change. Offside are the Musketeers. 5:55 to go in the first. 0-0 our score. As Austin Moline will head down into the tunnel with Alyssa Brummett. Hopefully he's back at some point here this evening.
Looks like we actually got David. Congrats to David.
Face off opposite the Capitals bench here in a moment. Scherzer facing off against Gunderson on the faceoff dot. Gunderson wins it back, but the Capitals poke it all the way down where Mentz has to start beneath the goal line in the Sioux City defensive end. Up the far side, just under 6 to go in this first period of play. 0-0 our score. Last night in the first period we had 9 goals. Not the case here this evening as Johnson feeds it to Scherzer and into the offensive zone come Madison. Scherzer tries to force it to the middle for Johnson. Instead, Johnson will have to tie a player up in the corner. Gets possession out front. Long with a chance. And it's poked away by Gunderson. And off to the races comes Sioux City. Down in deep it goes. Johnson ties the body up, but Sioux City wins the race to it. Down low, it's Johnson Stout battling with Martino and Gunderson. The puck tied up against the wall there, and the Capitals have it poked around. And Martino skates away with it up the far side wall. The Capitals will poke it out towards neutral ice. It never gets there until Gunderson takes it himself. Gunderson, the former Capital and Green Bay Gambler, as the Capitals into the offensive zone. Stout on the near side sends one towards the goal, sticked into the corner. Up the near side wall, Aiden Long on possession. Long looking for options, sends one towards the goal. It rings off the bar and out into the corner where Hupka there for Sioux City scored his first career goal last night, did Hupka in his second season with the Musketeers. He takes it into the offensive zone and up that far side. The Capitals almost poked it for a breakaway for Aiden Long as now Waterfield powers his way through a stick check. Waterfield has Long with him. Waterfield in all alone and it just rolls off the end of his stick. He had him fooled, went forehand, backhand, but Bronish had operated his net, just left it vacant. And the Capitals unable to get anything from it as Gunderson now at neutral ice tries to settle things down. It goes all the way down, icing on Sioux City. 4:10 to go. Period number 1. 0-0 our score. As the Capitals with an offensive zone draw on that far side to the left of Bronis in goal. Bronis, nice pad set up, has the Sioux City primary circular crest on there. There's the captain, Liam Hupka, named captain earlier this week by Kirshner and company for Sioux City. 4:10 to go in the first, 0-0. Faceoff is tied up and one forward by Sioux City. They force it out that far side wall, and the Capitals will actually clear it down the length of the ice themselves. Heil goes and pokes it along that far side wall as a couple of changes being had by the Musketeers. Allows the Capitals to do that, and now Karadiak hops up into the play, has Ryder with him on the far side. Karadiak takes it down low, a shot that time, ramps up and out of the defensive zone of Sioux City. The Capitals with a great chance there as Karadiak will go for a change now. Ryder behind the defense as it poked around a bit. He'll go for a change as well. 3.5 just north of it to go in the first period. Sioux City into the offensive zone. Blank to the near side. Brink on possession. It's Michaud, chips it up the near side wall, out towards neutral ice. Finn Brink puts some pressure on the defense there of the Musketeers, but Talon Blank able to send it down in deep. The former St. Mary's Springs forward there for Sioux City. St. Mary's Springs won a state championship last year, the year after his final year of high school. Won it right here in Middleton. Towards the goal it goes. Heil hops on top of it and holds for a whistle. 3:08 to go in the first. 0-0. Remains our score. Faceoff will be in the defensive zone to the left of Heil. One play does resume. The top line out there for Madison. Not as much production from Riker Lee that they're used to, but overall the top line had 3 goals last night. Finn Brink with a pair. Mason Moe found himself on the scoreboard as well as the puck tied up just outside the faceoff dot. Jack Coasia loses an edge, and Charlie Michaud down on the ice for Madison. He hops up to his feet. Back the other way comes Mason Moe for Madison. Moe drops back for Coasia. Far side. Lee sends it down in deep. It's the Capitals on the near side work. Of course, I do need to mention Alyssa Brummett down in the tunnel for Madison, the head athletic trainer. So no trainer on the bench at the moment. As into the offensive zone comes Luke Gary. Gary has it poked around a bit on the near side. The Capitals will try to clear. Michaud down on the bench. He's talking with the equipment manager, and I think maybe just lost his breath there. Obviously, you don't want to assume injuries, so hopefully he's all right and able to return because the Capitals already down one defenseman tonight. A shot block there from Ronan Buckberger, sent up into the sky and eventually hits Mason Moe. The Capitals clear to neutral ice just north of 2 minutes to go here in period number 1. 0-0 still remaining our score between these two sides. Nevers on the far side wide, sends one towards the goal. It goes wide. Beat him low blocker, but also beat the net wide as well. Stout sends it down in deep, and the Capitals will chase after it once again. On the near side, Ty Gets in a little scrum along the half wall. Barabanov joins him there. Barabanov up against the wall to a side work, a third join in the corner for Madison, and Sioux City skates away with it. Up the middle of the ice now comes Sioux City into the offensive zone. A chance for the Musketeers as Jamison up that far side wall has it poked away, and now Madison has numbers back the other way. Ty has Jackson Nevers with him. Ty ahead for Nevers. Nevers gets it to Karadiak. Karadiak's shot gloved by Bronis, who holds on for a whistle. 1:22 to go in the period. 0-0 our scores. A faceoff will be in the offensive zone here in a moment. On the near side to the right of Bronis in goal. Schercher's unit out there for Madison. The top line for Sioux City. Martino, Gunderson, and Sikora. Is this line put together last night? Had 3 of the 6 goals for Sioux City. At the blue line, the Capitals unable to hold. Karadiak stick handles his way out of trouble. The Bowling Green commit sends it over the far side. And the Capitals into the offensive zone for a moment, kicked around a bit. And the Capitals will head right back into the zone now. Lane Samaki near side on possession, and up the near side wall is Mentz. It'll go all the way down. Jamison hustles after it. Icing on Sioux City with Landon Gunderson and Colton Jamison chasing after it. Played a couple of games together here in Madison. Gunderson out a lot of that 22-23 season due to injury. Played about half the year. Of course, Jamison joined the team after his high school season at Cretin-Durham Hall in Minnesota. On the near side, a face-off to the right, a Bronis in goal. Mason Moe, the centerman, to go up against Gunderson in the circle. Less than a minute to go in this first period as the face-off won back by Sioux City. No icing, so they'll be allowed to go and make a change. Nobody from the Musketeers does, though, as Caleb Heil takes it behind the goal line. Over to Buckberger on the far side and out towards neutral ice. Lifted a stick along the way to Sioux City, and now Madison back the other way, powering their way through neutral ice, but a nice poke check and into the offensive zone. Landon Gunderson, the league's top leading scorer. Near side, Mentz takes it into the corner. Mentz out front, goes to the far side. Riker Lee out of midair, gets things moving forward a bit too far in front of Mason Moe as Elaine Samaki plays it off that far side wall. Gunderson ahead there for Martino into the offensive zone. Martino has his stick lifted, poked away into the corner. Goes the puck as Coasia there for Madison. The puck still in the corner. Buckberger tries to grab things out, and now out towards neutral ice come Madison. Riker Lee at neutral, right at the red line with 5 seconds to go in the period. Just takes a little 5-iron hack at it into the corner, and that'll do it for period number 1 here. No score on the scoreboard in period number 1. Nobody goes to the penalty box. A pretty uneventful period on the score sheet, but Madison here tied up with Sioux City through 20 minutes. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey, Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs. So tender, you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas. From tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, AmeriPrint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriPrintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. AmeriPrint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Welcome back into Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena here in Middleton. The Capitals and Musketeers all square at zeros through 20 minutes of play. Shots on goal favoring Madison 9-8 in that first period. A good reminder that tonight's first intermission report is brought to you by our friends at Play It Again Sports. Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or use or trade in your gently used equipment. They've got you covered from hockey skates and sticks to fitness and training gear. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports over by West Town Mall the next time you are in need of sports gear. As I mentioned, zeros on the scoreboard through 20 minutes of play here in Middleton. As we take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard now, Sioux Falls in the lead over Muskegon 2-1. That one nearing the end of period number 3. Obviously, Caps fans, you know the importance of that one right there as the Capitals trail Muskegon in the standings just by 1 point. Obviously, still super early in the year, game 19, so about a third of the way through the year here. And Madison still right in the thick of it, just 2 points back of first place and just a 1 point back of second, and Muskegon's in second place. And we'll get to the Dubuque score later on here. At the end of period number 2 in USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth, Michigan, 4-2 Green Bay in the lead over the U-17s there in that one. In Kearney, it's 3-2 Fargo in the lead over Tri-City. At the end of 2 in Omaha, 2-2 Youngstown and Omaha going at it. 2-1 Lincoln leads Waterloo nearing the end of the second period there at Young Arena. 3-0 Cedar Rapids nearing the end of period number 1 over Chicago. 3-1 this score in Dubuque as Des Moines leads the Fighting Saints by a score of 3-1. Kernan, Clark, and Blair with the goals for the Buccaneers. 3 unanswered as Dubuque actually struck first in that one. And, of course, the game you guys are all here for, 0-0 Capitals and Musketeers right here in Middleton. We'll be back after this with more intermission report coverage. Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey, Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs. So tender, you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas. From tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Welcome back into the intermission report. We're joined by the newest Madison Capital, Jackson Nevers. Jackson, how have the first couple days been here at Cap Ice?
Good. It's been a lot of fun. Super excited to get going and super fortunate to, be here.
For Caps fans at home that haven't seen you play in the past, can you briefly describe your game and what they should expect to see out of you night in and night out?
I'm kind of a 200-foot forward. I like to hit, and I guess I kind of say like a power forward role.
Last season, you split between the USHL and Edina High School. I almost said Minnetonka High School because we had Stout coming up after this interview at the second intermission. But at Edina High School, you win the state championship alongside Bobby Cowan. How nice is it to be back with Bobby and kind of have that familiarity coming in?
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. He's kind of been a good buddy of mine for a few years, so super happy to be here with him. And he's kind of taken me under his arm, showed me the way here.
Winning a state championship is something that both of our intermission guests have experienced in the state of Minnesota. What's that feeling like? As a kid from Pine City, Minnesota, I know it's never going to happen, but for a kid from Edina, you probably almost expected it at birth. You're like, state championships coming my way at some point.
Yeah, you can kind of describe it as surreal. Right as that final horn buzzes and you're winning, you kind of just like black out for a little bit, and you wake up the next day, nothing feels different, but you're just like happy. It's just such a surreal feeling and super fortunate to have experienced that.
Going into this season, it was your first full season in the USHL. Obviously traded from Waterloo to Madison. How did you find out about the trade, and I guess how pumped are you to join this Caps team?
Yeah, I got a call last Sunday. Brando told me, hey, you got traded here, and I was kind of holding back like some words I would have said. I was super excited in that sense. But, I'm super fortunate to come here. I've heard a lot of good things about this coaching staff and this program. And, we got a lot of Minnesota guys, so I know a good amount of them coming in.
Yeah, it must feel nice to fit in right at home. Some expectations for yourself and the team here moving down the stretch of the season.
I mean, just come in here, stay winning. I know they swept last weekend, going into a tough weekend here against Sioux City, but, you know, obviously want to win as much as we can.
The newest Capital, Jackson Nevers, here on the Intermission Report. We'll be back with more Capitals hockey after this.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey, Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For 35 years, AmeriPrint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriPrintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. AmeriPrint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
In the books here in Middleton is the Capitals and Musketeers all squared up at zeros on the scoreboard. Drew Steele, voice of the Capitals, here for you on the Capitals Broadcast Network, captaining the ship going through your ear ocean. Nothing on the scoreboard. Capitals leading in shots 9-8 through 20 minutes of play. The Capitals travel left to right in the period of the long change. We're in the white tops as right to left goes Sioux City wearing the green. Larry's fan club, I love it, on Flow Hockey. Larry Jacobson in the building. Larry always a smiling face here at Cap Ice. If you haven't came out to a game this season, it's been a great one, especially here at home. 8-1, 0-1 at home this season. Our Madison is down into the offensive zone. Dallas View chases after it for Sioux City, and the Caps start up the near side wall. Coasia digs after it, and the Capitals escape out to neutral ice. Through neutral now into the offensive zone. The Capitals bench does have Austin Moline back on it after the intermission. He went down to the locker room early there in period number 1. As on the near side, it's Coasia, loses possession, and back on it is View for Sioux City. It is missing Charlie Michaud is the Capitals bench, so the Capitals will still be down a defenseman. Austin Moline adds the bubble onto his cage, so wondering if it's something to do with his upper body there. The Capitals into the offensive zone. Nevers with a shot, rips wide. Nevers isn't afraid to rip that puck, and he does so there as he sends it down into the corner. Chasing after it's Brendan Ty, and on the near side, Nevers will hustle to put some pressure on Sioux City, but they escape to neutral. Martino, Giacomo Martino pokes around a bit. The Capitals back on it and coming back the other way. Far side into the offensive zone. Nevers will backhand it down in deep as the Caps go hustle after it. A minute 10 into period number 2. Scoreless between our two sides here this evening as Karadiak had a player almost hit him right from behind. The Capitals defenseman felt it though and got away from it. Jamieson to the far side. Now Barabanov in the slot. A shot blocked by the defenseman there and Joseph Mentz as the Capitals regain possession in the corner. A bunch of block shots this evening on both sides, giving it all up on the defensive end, and really both sides really poor on the defensive end of the ice last night. 7-6 final. In the slot, Nevers sends one towards the goal. Blocked again and back the other way. Come the Musketeers, a minute 45 into this second period. It's Caleb Heil back beneath his own goal line, turns it over. Hustles back to his cage though as Jamieson ties the player up in the corner. Near side, up top, it goes to Martino in the high slot. Down low on that far side, Houston back up top, Martino. He'll send it down into the corner as Gunderson hustles after it. This first line's been out there for a while for Sioux City. About a minute of game time here is Martino in the slot once again. Martino sends one wide and towards the goal. A player hops on top of it. It's Gunderson for Sioux City, and we have some pushing and shoving after the whistle for the first time tonight. No penalties in period number 1, no score in period number 1, and really a nice friendly contest up until right now. A couple of hits, but nothing too crazy as a face-off in the defensive zone upcoming for Madison. Sioux City taking advantage of a slow change allowed by the officials here tonight. They did the same thing last night. It's a good coaching job by Kirshner and company. Madison usually doesn't care too much about matching lines. Head coach and general manager Andy Brandt will roll lines all night long. Coasia backtracks for Madison and up the near side wall. The Capitals towards neutral ice. That's where Sioux City will take over on the stick of Jacob Delaney. Delaney for Sioux City on the season, 5 points in 16 games played. His first full season in his USHL career was last season was Delaney as he was drafted before the year by Tri-City. Down into the offensive zone, Sioux City on it once again. Circling around, it's Crowder, turns it over. Madison up the near side wall, taken back over by Crowder. Scherzer ties a body up. They want a call, they're not going to get one. Is a shot in, held by Heil for a whistle. 17:06 remain in the second. 0-0 our scores. The top line will hop out for the Musketeers once again. They're going every other right now, are the leading scorers for the Musketeers. The face-off on the far side to the left of Heil and goal. They like the matchup they saw. As I mentioned, the Caps will roll all four. Nothing crazy there. As the referee for tonight's contest, Daniel Fagan, almost loses his edge in the corner. Face-off on that far side, tied up by Gunderson. Coasia comes away with it, though, for Madison. He plays it over to the near side for Buckberger, and off to the races come Madison. They'll play it off the end wall. Eulenkamp's the first one to it for either side. So a good breakout play just to play it off the end wall of the opposite end. As up top now, Buckberger. Buckberger sends one towards the goal, deflects a couple times, sits in the slot, and Sioux City able to clear to the far side wall. And out towards neutral ice as Martino pokes it through the feet of Coasia into the far side corner. Martino, up top it goes there for the player in Houston. Houston down low, now Gunderson out front, no one home. Poked around a bit, held in at the line by Elaine Samaki. Mentz on the far side, near side, now Sikora. Sikora looking for a play down low, sends one towards the goal, gloved along the way by Buckberger. It looked, Gunderson tried to lacrosse style that one into the goal, and the Capitals will poke it up the near side wall. A big hit just outside the Capitals' defensive line is Gunderson trying to avoid the offside. It's Brink into the offensive zone as Riker Lee off the bench. Lee in the slot. Lee's shot blockered away by Bronish. A nice job by Coasia to find him, who's back on it now. Coasia to the near side, held in at the line by Karadiak down low. Mo has it poked along there for Brink. Brink looking for options now. Throws on the brakes at the half wall. Mo down low. Kicks it around a bit. Gets it to the near side for Jamieson. Scored last night. 3 goals in the last 2 for Colton Jamieson. Mo up top. Sends one towards the goal. It tinkers wide. Blocked along the way by Sioux City. Up into the cap ice sky. Brink in the slot now. A chance. Up top Karadiak. Near side Jamieson. Jamieson towards the goal. Kicked wide by Bronis. Karadiak on the far side half wall. Takes it down low. Gets it back to Lee on the top of the far side circle. Lee's shot that time. Whistles wide a goal. Bronis didn't see it, but he got a piece of it. Sioux City escapes the zone out to neutral. Just nearing the 5-minute mark of period number 2. A stick broken for Madison. As back the other way come the Capitals. Stout on the far side. Sioux City wanted a call on too many men. Instead it's Sioux City in the offensive zone. Talon Blank. Blank's shot that time stopped. Rebound sits there and Blank gets it in the corner as Sioux City unable to get the miss towards goal. Shot on the far side. Stott in the feet that time of a player. Therefore Dysert to the near side for Blank once again. Blank out top. Near side now. Hupka with a goal last night, looking for his second goal in his USHL career. Unable to find it there as the Capitals poke out to neutral. 5:15 into period number 2. 0-0 our score as the Capitals will head to the bench for a change. Does Mason Mo up the near side wall. The Capitals chasing after it. Kirshner and company on the Sioux City bench begging for a penalty to be called. They don't get one. As up the far side now, the Capitals force Sioux City all the way back inside their defensive zone, and they'll start up ice now. Finding Dysert behind the defense, has a player joining him with Keefe. Dysert's shot, rebound, sits there. Kyle scrambles for it, and now the Capitals could have numbers back the other way. A huge save by Caleb Heil. Sparks Jackson Nevers in on a rush. Nevers has it roll off the end of his stick, though, as Nevers picks up in the corner once again. Nevers rings it around the kick plate to the far side, pinching down is Buckberger. Buckberger tied up against the wall, plays down to Barabanov in the corner. Barabanov up against the wall for a moment. To a side work there. Nevers up top for Buckberger. Buckberger circles around. Buckberger sends one towards the goal, deflects along the way into the corner. Picked up there by Sioux City, and they'll start up the near side wall. 13:45 to go in the period. The Capitals regain possession in the offensive zone. Buckberger's shot gloved by Bronis, who holds on for a whistle. 13:40 to go in the second. Scoreless here in Middleton, but not due to lack of chances. Goaltending and the defensive play have been great here in this second period of play thus far as a face-off in the offensive zone for Madison upcoming. They'll be on that far side to the right of Bronis. Scherzer along with Stupka there in the circle for their respective sides. Stupka wins it back. Houston up the far side wall. Has it taken away for a moment as the Capitals regain it neutral ice. It's Buckberger poking it along. Coasia had it caught up in his feet. Scherzer takes a tumble. That allows possession for Sioux City. Dallas View acquired from Tri-City earlier this week by the Musketeers. Plays it down in deep. Heil up the far side wall. It escapes the field of play. It's deflected, so a change will be allowed. 13:23 to go in the second. Wow, what a turn of events here in Middleton. Both teams with a whole bunch of chances offensively. Just unable to get anything from them, though. It's goaltending for both sides has stood tall. Last night, not the case I think both teams' goaltenders would love to have last night back. A.J. White gives up 6. Urban gives up 4 for Sioux City, takes the loss. Bronis gave up 3 in the loss as well. He came in relief and then had Urban come in relief for him as well. So went 1-2 back to 1 as a poke wide from View on the near side picks up possession for the Musketeers. View up the near side wall has it poked away, and now the Capitals off to the races. Jamison had his stick poked at for a moment, but the Capitals maintain possession. Long on the far side, a shot hits the shoulder that time of Bronish, and it escapes the zone. Karadiuk will be the first one back to it as Caleb Heil slowly pokes it there for his Ukrainian defenseman. Committed to the University of Bowling Green, it's Karadiuk, and Karadiuk starts up ice now. 6 points on the season for Ivan. Is up the near side. Jamo pokes it down in deep via Diego Johnson. Both defensemen go to get a change. Austin Moline hops over the wall. The Capitals down in the offensive zone now. Up against it was Aiden Long. Long to the point now. Moline looking for a shooting lane. Finds it to Long instead. Long's shot goes wide. Far side. Stout now down in the corner. Stout rings it along the kick plate to Long on the near side. Long down low looking to get things back to the far side for Stout. Stout on it there for a moment. Scherzer on the near side to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp up against the half wall down low there for Scherzer. Scherzer backhands it out front. Eulenkamp's shot sits there for a moment. Johnson looked for it. Now Stout up top. Moline fans on the initial pass attempt. Gets it right back and gets it up top once again. Far side for Stout. 12 minutes ago in the period, a shot kicked wide by a Capital along the way. So it never got towards the goal as the Capitals down on the near side, unable to pick up possession, and out that far side. Gavin Gary has it poked away from him in the high slot. The Capitals take it out to neutral ice themselves. They get a quick change into the offensive zone once again. Some tired Musketeers on the ice for sure at this point. Out front, a chance for Brendan Ty. Never gets to him. And out towards neutral, Sioux City sends it. A nice job by Brendan Ty to only tie that puck up. A second player has changed for Sioux City. Otherwise, these same forwards have been out there. The puck covered up. So that'll be a media timeout here in Middleton. 11:29 to go here in period number 2. 0-0 our score. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Ho ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back into Middleton's Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena, as it's time to remind our fans that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Marian University. Marian University is where your career starts with exceptional faculty, lifelong learning, and an engaging, supportive environment. Marian offers the chance to explore your dreams and uncover new interests. Begin your Marian adventure today and connect to a future full of possibilities. A quick face-off win for Sioux City as we've just about 9 minutes into this period. Could have been offside there for Sioux City. Instead, at neutral ice, Keefe will send it down in deep. 0-0 still our score. Last night at this point, I think there was about 12 goals scored. As down deep inside the defensive zone, Ronan Buckberger will start up ice. He'll flutter that one above the sky here. It would be icing, but it goes in on goal. The longest shot on goal we'll see tonight as Mernique starts back the other way for Sioux City 9 minutes into this second period. Mernique spins up against the wall, tied up there. He takes it out of the zone himself, does Merniques, and gets it back for Owen Keefe, the former Muskegon Lumberjack. Stick handles a bit before he sends it up the near side wall. Poked around a bit, and they'll just play it down in deep. Klepov chases after Buckberger, ties him up there. Klepov gets it out front, a chance on the near side, and Heil scrambles for it. Hops on top of it. 10:39 to go in the second. Still scoreless as the Capitals facing off against Sioux City for the second time here tonight. Second time of the season, I should say. Second and final time this season. Last night's 7-6 victory forces at least a series split. Last season, both games were one-goal games between the Musketeers and Capitals, both at Tyson Event Center out there in Sioux City. Gunderson kicked out of the draw, so hold them up, boys. Into the circle comes Sikora. Sikora played a lot of center with Omaha, and I actually thought that there was going to be a world where it was going to be Sikora playing center for this Sioux City squad. As instead, it's a plethora of players otherwise as the Capitals into the offensive zone. Brink on the far side, down low, has a stick lifted along the way. And down on the near side, the Capitals battle back for it. Instead, it's Sioux City back the other way. Gunderson, Gary, Merniques, and Muscat play as the centerman. Offside would be Sioux City. And the Capitals have some players down in deep for Sioux City, and back the other way come the Caps. Far side, Mo looking for a shooting lane. Takes it to the near side. Now Jamison has it ramp up into the window. Down into the corner. Now the Capitals chase after it out front. Riker Lee with a shot, and it ramps up. Oh, one of the Caps' top goal scorers sitting in the slot all alone. And up against the wall, the two sides work there. Down low on the near side, Elaine Samaki takes it up to Gunderson. Gunderson starts up ice, has his stick lifted a couple of times and almost hits his own player as he circles around neutral ice. And now he does have it taken away. It's Mason Mo. Mo stick handles, near side Ryder. Ryder gets it over to Lee's shot, and it's saved by Bronis. A big save at a big time, and the goalies have been there all night long. 10:28 into period number 2. 0-0 remains our score as an offensive zone draw upcoming for Madison. Wow. What a night we've had offensively, both teams with a ton of chances, but it's been the goaltenders to answer every single time. It's a face-off in the offensive zone for the Caps upcoming. Nevers, Barabanov, and Ryder joining the second line for the Caps. Capitals down a defenseman here this evening already as Michaud in the locker room for the Caps. Is chasing back after it is Austin Moline. Caleb Heil will just play it along the near side wall and start the breakout for the Capitals. Barabanov chases after it. Now a 2-on-1. Barabanov on the near side looks for an option in the high slot, sends it towards the goal. Now Nevers has it in his feet, and Sioux City just takes it to the wall. Take a sigh of relief, Musketeers, as Houston on the near side takes it out towards neutral ice, and that's where Muscat back on it for Sioux City. Team wearing green and gold. I'm sure the fans here in Middleton like the colors green and gold, mostly Packer fans. Here in Wisconsin, I would say actually almost all Packer fans. Iowa always interesting. I would believe Sioux City's probably Vikings country, and growing up a Vikings fan as well. Down in deep, the Capitals take back over on possession inside their defensive zone and start up ice. Nevers and Stout go back and forth. High school rivals at Edina and Minnetonka high schools in Minnesota in the Lake Conference. Up that far side, hits a stanchion awkwardly. They do get it out of the zone, does Sioux City anyway, though, as they send it down into the offensive zone. Buckberger chips it ahead. It jumps up and out of play. No change is going to be allowed for Madison. 8:21 to go in the second. 0-0 our score is a faceoff coming up inside to the left of Heil in goal. I think there should be some fresh legs out there already for Madison, as Scherzer will be the player to take the draw against Stupka. Stupka acquired by the Sioux City team at the trade deadline last season for a pair of picks. His former teammate with Omaha, Nicholas Sikora, joins him here as the trade announced on Thursday. Connor Arsenault going back the other way, and that one going towards Omaha's direction. As a face-off will be just outside the defensive end for Madison. Opposite the Sioux City bench as a face-off won back by the Caps. Coasia to Buckberger on the far side, tipped in deep by Long, and Scherzer will hustle after it for the Capitals. On the far side now, it's Owen Keefe trying to get out of the defensive zone. He's up that far side wall, slammed there for a moment. Long has it poked around a bit there, and now Scherzer skates away with it. Scherzer drops back, looking for Buckberger. He had Coasia pinching down, so Buckberger was covering for him. Buckberger finishes a hit up that far side on Gavin Gary, and now the Capitals into the offensive zone on the near side. Aiden Long will just poke things back. Long sent into the bench, but Coasia's shot kicks up into the glass. A good job to activate in, and a good job by Aiden Long to see it the whole way through. Near side out towards neutral ice comes Sioux City on the stick of Stupka, who will just flutter things down in deep. 7.5 to go in this second period as the Capitals pick up possession once again. Karadiak through neutral ice. Karadiak stick handles around a bit. Will carry into the offensive zone. Far side now Aiden Long, the alternate captain. Shot. Scores! Our first goal of the night comes with 7:16 to go in the second period. It's Aiden Long. finding the back of the net after a couple of great moves at neutral from Karadiak. Aiden Long beats Bronish glove side. Long 6th of the season, 15th of his career, comes in his 75th USHL game to make it 1-0 Caps just past the midway mark in the second. Ivan Karadiak almost had that puck taken off of his stick 7 times at neutral ice. Able to keep it there. The Bowling Green commit sends it over to Long, the Cornell commit, the alternate captain, giving Madison their first lead of the night. Sam Capel's stick broken. I feel like there's been more sticks broken on faceoffs this week than there has been all season long combined prior leading up to it. Is now Sam Capel down in deep. Capel takes it beneath the goal line. Up top now to the far side. Buckberger near side. One-time shot from Jameson goes over the net. Sits there, does the rebound actually. I thought that bounced up high. I think Bronish did as well. Out front, Eulenkamp fans on a shot, and back the other way comes Sioux City. Waterfield has it stuck on his stick for a moment. He tried to get it to Buckberger and eventually will, as Jameson on the near side backtracks to Buckberger once again. Buckberger has it poked off of his stick, but he goes and recovers, sends it down in deep. Just about 6.5 to go in the second period. 1-0 our score. Aiden Long with the lone tally thus far out front. The puck sits there for Capel, and it goes wide. I think Bronish got a piece of it, and it kicks into the corner. A big hit on Gavin Gary up the near side wall. Capel throws a body as well. Sioux City skates away with possession, and Madison gets a couple of changes, and that allows numbers for the Musketeers. A nice stick lift, though, and now back the other way come Madison. Mason Moe on the far side scored last night. Stick handles, now Austin Moline's shot. Rebound sits there, the Capitals score. It's Finn Brink from his rear end, making it 2-0 Caps. The captain scores goal number 10 of this season. On the rebound from the Moline shot, he gets knocked down, but he finds the back of the net. Madison leads 2-0. When it rains, it pours. The first one finds the net. The second does pretty quickly after. The 25th goal of Finn Brink's career makes it 2-0 Caps. Back at center ice. Wow, this game's changed in the past minute of play. As a face-off one back to Austin Moline. It's announced here in the arena. Finn Brink with the goal. Moline and Moe with the assist. Moe had 3 points last night for the Capitals. Moe thought about trying to go for the lacrosse-style goal as Stout plays it off the end wall to the near side. Moline pinches down. Moline picks up point number 10 of the season and 10 of his USHL career. All assists to this point for the big man committed to Colorado College. The lone draft pick on this Capital squad. Riker Lee tied up by Elaine Samaki. The puck pops free to a Sioux City Musketeer, and back the other way comes Sioux City. Near side, Gunderson. Gunderson unable to get things going that way, and now Madison back the other way. Ahead there for Mason Moe. Too far ahead of him there was a pass from Riker Lee. Nevers on the far side, tied up for the Capitals by a Musketeer. A nice job by Riker. Seeing that Moe had the legs, Lee was nearing the end of his shift. Same with Moe, but the puck does pop free eventually, and up the near side, Jameson will try to hold for Madison on the half wall. Sure enough, he does. Up the near side, Ty skates away with it, sends one towards the goal. Bronis gets a piece of it. It's picked up there in the corner on the near side. The Capitals take it down low for Nevers. Nevers now for Ty. Ty out front looking, I believe, for Barabanov. Instead it finds Nevers. Karadiak winds, sends one towards the goal, hits the gut of Bjorn Bronis, who holds on for a whistle. 2-0 Caps still in the driver's seat. Faceoff will be on the far side to the right of Bronis in goal. Madison with 2 goals here in the second. Aiden Long and Finn Brink wear letters for a reason. They lead their team to a lead in this one. 2-0 Caps up with under 5 to go in the second. Face off in the offensive zone. It's won back by Stupka. Delaney looking for options. Plays up that far side wall. Drops back for a moment on that far end. Does blank, and now into the offensive zone. Muscat chases after it in the far side corner. Muscat tied up, and the Capitals right back on it, and it's poked away. A chance for Sioux City. Kicked away by Caleb Heil. 4:20 to go here in the second period as the Capitals start up ice. It's Delaney spinning back. Delaney back the other way into the offensive zone. looks for options. Muscat near side blanket, bit too high that time. Mid-air when it got to Talon Blank, and Jet Kawasia recovers. A Sioux City miss in the corner, poked away up that far sidewall. No call will come on Jet Kawasia being taken down. Johnson gets it ahead for Barabanov, who throws on the brakes on that far side wall. Poked around a bit, and Buckberger will settle things down. Buckberger surveys the field of play, gets it to Barabanov. Barabanov circles back for the Capitals and gets things over to Jet Kawasia, who had his feet planted, gets to the red line, and he'll just flutter that one into the far side corner. Picked up there by Hupka. Hupka along the wall for Klepov. Klepov to the middle through neutral ice. Now Merniks to Klepov. He'll send it down in deep. A pair of 08s there for this Sioux City squad. Up the near side wall, Madison looked like they were going to send it. Colton Jameson had me fooled and reverses course to the far side for Karadiak. Karadiak's pass doesn't get out towards neutral ice. Karadiak had a big part in setting up the Aiden Long goal earlier this period. A big hit by Diego Johnson rather on that one, and down into the offensive zone come Madison. The Sioux City bench did not like that hit by Diego Johnson. Either way, Sioux City has it down in the corner. They'll take it up the near side wall. Long has it poked away. Klepov into the offensive zone now, poked along by the Caps, and they get right back on it. Under 3 to go in this second period. Scherzer drops back for Jameson. Klepov will go put some pressure on him as Jameson steps out to the right of his goaltender and starts up ice. Jameson sends it down in deep, rings around the kick plate to the near side for Gunderson. Gunderson plays it back to the defense, out the far side wall. They're unable to clear. The Capitals unable to get things down into the corner, though. It hits the skate of the referee for tonight's contest. Waterfield plays up into the wall. Into the offensive zone comes Martino, poked out towards neutral. Offside are the Musketeers. 2:22 remains in the second. Madison leads by 2 in the waning minutes, I should say, of this second period. Austin Moline there. You see the bubble if you're watching on Flow Hockey number 2 for Madison. Has the bubble on. Went to the locker room early in period number 1. Had a new accessory to his gear. The faceoff tied up and won back by Sioux City. Up that far side wall, sent down in deep. Held on there for a moment by Heil beneath the goal line. Plays over to Moline on the near side. Has it taken away, though. Out front, Sikora almost had it. And said Madison out towards neutral. A 2-on-1. Brink has Stout with him. Brink feeds it over to Stout a bit too far behind him. Stout still puts one on goal, and it goes wide. Picking things up beneath the goal lines, Elaine Samaki, and the Capitals have fire in their game here in period number 2. Moline hustles after it, plays it off the end wall. Therefore, it's Stout. Stout back off the end wall again, but picked up there by Sioux City on the far side half wall. The Capitals try to poke out towards neutral. Instead, it's held on to. Therefore, it's View. View's shot gloved by Heil and held on for a whistle. 1:39 in the second, 2-0. Capitals in the lead. Goals by Long and Brink here in the second period of play. Wine Night Taylor's version, the promotion here in the arena. The face-off in the defensive zone upcoming for Madison. On the far side to the left of Heil and goal. Face-off won back by the Capitals. Kawasia on possession for Madison. Kawasia plays it off the end wall to the far side for Buckberger. Buckberger up ice as Eulenkamp now on it. Eulenkamp over to Buckberger. Buckberger ahead. Gets a deflection from Sam Capella along the way as the Capitals will chase after it in the offensive zone. Eulenkamp wins the race to the puck to negate icing. It's back the other way comes Sioux City now, though, with 1:15 to go in this second period of play. They're looking for a response to 2 unanswered Caps goals. Kawasia out to neutral ice. Therefore, it's Stupka. Stupka puts it between his defenseman, and on the far side, Hupka eventually sends it down in deep. The captain for the Musketeers gets it down in deep, where Heil plays it a little too far in front of Jet Kawasia there, as the Capitals try to start back the other way, and eventually they hop on it. It's Eulenkamp achieving the red line. He'll play it down in deep. It rings around the wall to the near side. Waterfield puts some pressure on, and chasing after it now are Sioux City. They get possession as the Capitals kind of push their force back. Down in deep, Jameson plays it up against the wall. Jameson's tied up there for a moment. Coming away with it is Sikora. Sikora looks for a passing lane as they get the top line out there late in the period. Up that far side wall, Klepov near side, Elaine Samaki. Elaine Samaki takes it down into the corner, tied up there, spins back towards the blue line. Down in low, he'll send it, and Karadiak continues it along that far side wall. Aiden Long on it. He tries to ramp it up, and eventually he will escape the zone on that far side with 5 to go in the period. A hit thrown by Diego Johnson. As offside, our Sioux City, I wouldn't be surprised if this one is taken into the offensive zone of Madison. And instead they take it at center ice. 1.6 seconds remain in the second. Coming up at intermission, we'll get you a scoring recap along with our out-of-town scoreboard as the puck is dropped one back by the Capitals in through 40 minutes of play here in Middleton. 2-0 Madison in the lead. We'll be back with your intermission after this. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on Flow Hockey and on Caps Radio on YouTube.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey, Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Middleton. Madison in the lead 2-0 through 2 periods of play after a scoreless first. Much more exciting second period. If you're here for exciting hockey, we've got the place for you here as the Capitals up 2-0. Let's get to our Play It Again Sports goal scoring summary there from period number 2. Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. From hockey skates and sticks to fitness and training gear, you'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports over by West Town Mall. Once you get a chance, if you need any of those things, they've got you covered. At the 12:44 mark of period number 2, Aiden Long got us started on the score column here this evening. His 6th of the season from Ivan Karadiuk made it 1-0 Madison. About a minute later, Finn Brink, the captain, slams home an Austin Moline rebound. 10th of the season for Finn Brink, the 10th point of the year for Austin Moline. Mason Moe picks up an assist on the goal as well. And Madison with the 2-0 lead through 40 minutes. Shots on goal 25-16, favoring the Madison Capitals here in this one. 16-8 outshot Sioux City in that second period. No penalties called yet in this one as the Capitals facing off against Sioux City here in this one. We'll have your out-of-town scoreboard when we return. It's Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
For 35 years, AmeriPrint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriPrintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. AmeriPrint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs. So tender, you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas. From tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Back here in Middleton, 2-0 Caps lead at intermission number 2. Let's take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Thanks to our friends at Play It Again Sports for bringing you our second intermission coverage. 2-1. Sioux Falls takes down Muskegon in that one as the Capitals with a chance to at least tie Muskegon if they are able to take a point away from tonight's contest. Of course, Muskegon comes in with a 12-4-2-1 record, or exits that game with a 12-4-2-1 record. Madison enters today's game 12-4-1-1. So if they're able to take it to overtime, at least the Capitals would be fine. They're tying for second place, but obviously the Capitals would love to take a win here today, especially with the 2-0 lead. Green Bay takes down the U-17s by a score of 6-3 there in that one in Plymouth, so they complete the sweep over the U17. 3-2 Fargo leads Tri-City late in period number 3 in Kearney. 3-2 Youngstown leads Omaha with a minute to go in the third as well. 3-2 the score. Waterloo over Lincoln with 6 to go in the third. Nearing the end of period number 2, Cedar Rapids with a 3-2 lead over Chicago. 5 minutes to go in the second. 3-2 Des Moines leads Dubuque. And here in Madison, of course, as I mentioned, a 2-0 lead for the Capitals over the Musketeers. When we come back, we'll have John Stout join the broadcast. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
For 35 years, AmeriPrint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriPrintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. AmeriPrint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
We welcome you back into the Intermission Report. We're joined by Capitals defenseman John Stout. John, how's the season been so far for you?
It's been awesome. It's good to be here and get a full season in and just get to know the guys better.
Yeah, back here in Madison for the full season this year. Like you mentioned, you split last year with Minnetonka High School and coming into Madison. What was that like joining the Caps mid-March? And really it was right before the Caps really started that push towards the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big jump going from high school for sure, but I'd say the biggest thing was just getting to know everybody, and yeah, I had a blast. It was a lot of fun, and everyone was great. So
going into this year, what's the biggest part of your game that you felt took that step forward over the summer?
I would say my skating, and when I talked to the coaches, that's what they thought as well. I mean, yeah, definitely just my skating and my ability to get back to pucks faster.
I talked with Jackson Nevers in the first intermission about winning that state championship in Minnesota. You did it your junior year there at Minnetonka. Also, you have a teammate with you there at Alex Lunsky here with the Caps. What's it like to win that state championship, but then also to still keep that brotherhood going with Alex Lunsky on the team here this year?
Yeah, I mean, like Jackson said, it's surreal. Like, that's something I think about every day, and something that, you know, me and Lunker talk about every day, and all my other buddies are on that team. So definitely wish we could have gotten Jackson back that next year, but Gavin had something to say about it.
Yeah, for sure. Going forward into this year, you just recently committed to the University of Wisconsin. Tell us a little bit about your thought process and why the Badgers.
Yeah, I mean, being here, it's hard not to see that campus and see what they have going, especially with the 3 other commits that we have on this team now. So my whole family went to Wisconsin. My sister goes there now, and it really just felt like home.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest part, right? You want to feel like you fit in, feel on that side. And going into the rest of the season here, how do you make Cap Ice keep buzzing throughout the rest of the year? What are some of your kind of motivations and your goals throughout the rest of the year for both yourself and the team?
Individually, I mean, just keep doing what I'm doing. I feel like I've played well so far. And then as a team, same thing. I mean, we've got some new faces, so I think getting them acclimated fast will be big. But other than that, just keep doing what we're doing because whatever we're doing is working.
Perfect. I appreciate it, Stouter. We'll be back with more Capitals hockey right after this.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
.40 minutes in the books here in Middleton. Caps lead 2-0 over the Sioux City Musketeers. Drew Steele on the call here on Caps Radio and on Flow Hockey. It's Aiden Long getting the scoring started in period number 2. Finn Brink found goal number 2 of that second period to have Madison in the driver's seat heading into this third and final frame. The Capitals will travel right to left across your Flow Hockey screen here and Caps Radio broadcast on YouTube. Left to right go Sioux City. Gunderson's unit for the Musketeers. Moe's unit for Madison. As the linesman for tonight's contest, Gerard Lamoureux gets things back underway. Sent down in deep by John Stout, and we're back underway here in period number 3. Thanks for joining us again here on the broadcast this evening. We appreciate each and every one of you because obviously without you guys, these games don't happen online, so we're glad that you guys have joined us here this evening. Down to the offensive zone, sent up against the walls, Dallas View. So View has joined this top line for Sioux City out there here this evening. Riker Lee ties a player up and Landon Gunderson. Far side, his shot ramps up and hits the window out towards neutral ice. No icing as it takes an odd bounce off of a stanchion. Mentz took a bad route to it according to the linesman. They get a deflection down in on an icing chance of their own, so no icing on the other end of the ice as well as up the near side wall. The Capitals with a chance right away to Sioux City. It's Gunderson on that far side wall up top for Keefe. Keefe brings it around the near side to Gunderson. Gunderson takes it up the near side wall, poked around a bit. The Capitals almost had it out of the zone. Instead, Sioux City still with some pressure. A minute into this period, near side, it's Joseph Menza's shot. Stopped by the stick of Caleb Heil. The Capitals unable to clear the zone. Giacomo Martino has it on his stick. Martino, far side shot, scored. It's Gunderson, making it 2-1 Caps, knocking into the Capitals' 2-goal lead. Gunderson scores back-to-back nights. His first trip back to Cap Ice as a member of Sioux City. Martino finds him. The Capitals just weren't able to get out of the defensive zone. Continually holding on were the Musketeers, as they now trail only by 1 to this Capitals side. Keefe with an assist there. You saw him on your Flow Hockey screen. Starting off with the top unit was Sioux City, and a minute and 11 seconds later, they find themselves 1 goal closer than they were prior. Up the near side wall, Sioux City sends it down in deep. Caleb Heil unable to play it on the far side. Now Sioux City pokes it around, and I think the Capitals lucky to not be tied up in this one. Is back the other way come Madison. Scherzer into the offensive zone as it poked off of his stick. Coming away with it, Sikora. Sikora sent all the way down. A penalty was upcoming on Madison throughout all of that. As on the near side, getting possession is Aiden Long. Of course, that penalty not being served is on the delayed penalty. They were able to score. Scherzer in the far side corner trying to power his way towards the goal. Instead, he takes it up the near side wall to Stout. Stout on the blue line, sends one towards the goal. Almost got a deflection out front from Johnson. Instead, it rips around to the near side for Long. Long deflected it, looking for Stout. Instead, never gets there. And up top, outside the zone, is Moline into the offensive zone. Moline sends one towards the glove of Bronis. Bronis chips it into the corner, and Merniques can start up ice for Sioux City. Merniques just rainbows that one. It'll go all the way down where Stout can pick up beneath the goal line, but he fanned on his first attempt, so it negated icing as Stout starts up the near side wall. Stout to the far side, Moline. Moline ahead through neutral, trying to get possession. Back on it is Stout now ahead all the way down in deep. He'll send it, and he'll go grab a change. And now up the near side comes Sioux City, but the Capitals able to hold. Eulenkamp and Ty come away with it for a moment. Capel fans on it, and out towards neutral ice it goes, but it doesn't escape the zone. Waterfield on the near side pokes it around a bit. Down low it goes, and Sioux City out towards neutral ice, back the other way. The Capitals right back on it. Waterfield powers back for it. Coasia thought about sending it up that far side wall. Instead takes it all the way back behind the goal. Backhands it to the near side, and the Capitals at neutral ice get a deflection along the way. They say no. I thought Sioux City's player got a deflection on that. They say no. So a face-off will come in the defensive zone for Madison. They'll take it on the near side. Does the top unit for Sioux City, Gunderson and company, hop right back over the wall. Dallas View having some time here on the top line, replacing Nicholas Sikora. The combo of players, the top unit for the Musketeers. Gunderson kicked out of the circles. He'll hold them up, boys. Gunderson complaining with the official. Dallas View will come in to take the draw against Sam Capel now for the Musketeers. Face-off is one to the near side. Buckberger sends it up the near side wall. Eulenkamp steps off the wall and starts moving forward. Eulenkamp has it poked away, and now Martino into the offensive zone. Martino on the far side looks for a shot, and he scores, ties things up. Coming out hot here in period number 3 are the Musketeers. And they've evened things at 2 aside, 16:46 to go in the third. Martino, 10th goal of the year, ties us up 2-2. The top line for Sioux City came out hunting in this period. They'll match lines once again to Sioux City. Andy Brandt had some words for his team. The face-off at center ice, won back by Mason Moe. Karadiak on the near side gets things moving forward. He'll send it down to the far side. Chipped off the end wall awkwardly is Hupka on possession. Hupka to Keefe on the far side. Keefe lets it go by, so Mason Moe has a chance at it, but picking things up is Stupka. And up the far side of the ice comes Sioux City. Backhanded down in deep. Caleb Heil will go and play. Backhands it up the far side wall. A little too far in front of Riker Lee. It ramps up him. And now back the other way come Madison. Jameson ahead, lifts a stick of a player, so no icing. Is down in deep. Bronis plays it off the window on the far side. It escapes the zone where Austin Moline can settle things down. Near side for Jameson. 16:09 to go. Period number 3. Icing upcoming on Madison. 2-2 our score. A pair of goals early in this third period for Sioux City have the Capitals the defensive zone draw upcoming. To the near side to the left of Caleb Heil. Gunderson and Moe, the two-team centermen. Every other shift this time has gone to line one for Sioux City, and Gunderson kicked out of the circle. They say Dallas View got a little too close. So Dallas View will go to take the draw against Mason Moe. Faceoff's won back by Moe. Moline takes it beyond the goal, up that far side wall. Riker Lee ahead for Mason Moe. Riker Lee's been quiet this weekend, just the one assist for a player who was tied for the league lead in points coming into the weekend. The other two players for Sioux City, Martino and Gunderson, were tied for the league lead as well. And the USHL forward of the week, Riker Lee, hasn't gotten much yet, but now it's Brink with Moe with him. Brink on the near side sends one towards the net that time. It actually hits the player high in the face that time, I believe, for Sioux City, but he blocked it nonetheless. Sioux City seems like they just want it more at this point, and I think that's what Andy Brandt was telling his bench just a moment ago. At neutral, the Capitals interrupt. Aiden Long has a player in front of him. Looking for him was Diego Johnson. Landon Gunderson not there. A player taken down. Diego Johnson was that player as the Capitals in the offensive zone have a chance now. Have Diego Johnson out front, slamming that one towards the net, but Bronis pokes it out towards the blue line, and the Capitals send one towards the goal. It's held on for a whistle. The linesman getting barked at by the officials. The linesman getting barked at by Sioux City's bench. Offensive zone draw for Madison. Sioux City thinks it should be a neutral zone draw, but obviously not the case. Diego Johnson having a chat with the referee, Daniel Fagan, about the play that sent him into the wall awkwardly. 15:07 remains in the third. 2-2 the score. Kicked out of the circle is the Madison centerman, Ian Scherzer. Face-off won back by Sioux City. They'll take it up that far side wall. They're unable to clear. They say a high stick. So we'll take it all the way back inside the Madison defensive end. 4:57 into period number 3. 2-2 our score. Martino and Gunderson, the goal scorers for the Musketeers here in the third to tie things up at 2 aside. It's been a pretty even hockey game through this one, so fitting that it's tied up at 2 as a face-off on the far side to the right of Heil and goal. Scherzer and Mernieks, the two-team centermen. A face-off won back by Sioux City. A shot never gets to Caleb Heil, and the Capitals able to poke things along. Diego Johnson backtracks to Buckberger near side. Coasia back to Buckberger on the far side, and ahead now for Scherzer. Scherzer ahead for Johnson. Johnson carries into the offensive zone. Tripped up, no call will come. Yet to have a penalty in this one. Coasia on the near side looks for a shooting lane. Finds when he likes it, goes wide. Far side, it's Buckberger on it for a moment. Scherzer's shot, Bronis doesn't know where it goes. I don't think many players on the ice did either. And up the near side now, Klepov has to sidestep a check as Diego Johnson throws it at him as well. Near side, it's tied up right along the wall. 2 aside work there. A third player comes in for Sioux City. Sioux City skates away with possession. 5:39 into period number 3. 2-2 the score as the Capitals start up the near side wall. Fresh off the bench is Jackson Nevers. The Capitals avoided too many men by Scherzer touching up before he goes for a change. Sikora in the far side, a shot comes from a sharp angle, goes wide of the goal as Stupka on the near side tried to get that one out to Madison as down in deep. The Capitals chase after it on the far side. Nice job by the player there and Brendan Ty to get things moving forward to Barabanov. Barabanov has Nevers with him. Nevers into the offensive zone. Nevers looking for an option here. Nevers backhands that one towards the middle looking for Brendan Ty. Nevers will hold the line, feeds it down low. Ty deflects a pass, trying to clear the zone from Bronis. Sioux City able to escape, but Bronis almost played it right to a Madison Capitals player. You saw Samuel Urban do that a couple of times last night for the Musketeers, and now Barabanov forward for Nevers. Nevers into the offensive zone. Onside are the Capitals down in deep. The Capitals chasing after it up that far side window. It escapes the zone. Gets caught on the body that time of Stupka. He'll play it down in deep as Heil backhands it over to his defenseman in Colton Jamieson. Jamieson pokes it around a bit, goes towards the middle, and now a turnover. Stupka's shot gloved by Heil and holds on for a whistle. Faceoff will be in the defensive zone. 13:10 to go here in the third. 2-2 the score. It's a faceoff will be on the far side to the right of Caleb Heil in goal. Gunderson and Scherzer, the two-team centermen. This is the fourth shift of the period already for this top line for Sioux City. They've scored on 2 of them. Gunderson and Scherzer, the two-team centermen. Face-off, this time won back by Sioux City. A player down in the circle was Dallas View. The Capitals will take it up the near side. Long chips it out to neutral ice, so no icing. Is it deflected along the way as Delaney will go back for it for the Musketeers. A Martino shot on his own goaltender. Looked like he was trying to pass it, but it goes, or Bronis had to stick it into the corner. The Capitals putting some pressure on this top line. Let's keep them down on that end. If you're Madison, keep them at bay in their defensive end. Instead, Gunderson starts up ice, but Aiden Long pokes it away. Long sends it to the far side. Long hit up high by Gunderson. No call will come on either side. I don't think that one warrants one. There was one penalty called, I forgot to mention, on the Sioux City first goal of the period. It was a delayed call, so the penalty called, but no power play has ensued from either team. As John Stout will backhand it off the window on the far side, out to neutral ice. Gunderson back on it. Gunderson to the far side now, looking for options, backhanded along into the offensive zone. A shot from Keefe kicks up into the window. Stout backhands it along the wall and out towards neutral ice come Madison. Ahead, Capella a bit too far in front of him. Back the other way comes Sioux City. Gunderson has a player with him, but he spins back, sends it out to neutral ice. Dysert backhands that one down in deep as the Capitals on it on that far side wall. Waterfield tied up. The Capitals unable to clear it on the near side. It gets caught up on the apron, rides the apron all the way around goal line to goal line before dropping on the stick of Max Ryder. Austin Moline comes away with it, and John Stout settles things down beneath the Caps goal line. Just about 8 minutes into this third period of play as the Capitals looking for something here offensively after Sioux City's been able to tie things up after Madison led 2-0 in this one. Ryder back beneath the goal line, tied up there for a moment. Waterfield there as well. Waterfield unable to make his way through the body of the defenseman Keefe, and now back the other way comes Sioux City. Blank deflects that one down in deep. Buckberger there, plays it off the end wall to the far side. Dysert down low, Buckberger. Buckberger near side for Ryder. Ryder stick handles around and just shovels it out to neutral. Klepov there for a moment, and starting back the other way are Sioux City. Through neutral, dropped back. Lee on the far side blocks his shot, and the Capitals have a chance for a rush here. A nice job by Sioux City's Joseph Mentz to negate that rush. Caleb Heil deflects the pass. The dump in wide, and Kawaja starts up ice for Madison, fluttering that one into the sky. Finn Brink puts some pressure on, and back the other way. The Capitals force it to neutral. As Merniques will slow things down. Merniques will backhand that one into the far side corner. Chasing after it's Jet Kawaja. Kawaja gets it up the wall. Riker Lee tied up, unable to escape the zone. The Capitals tied up along that far side. Is coming away with it now is Sioux City. Therefore, it is Takora. He takes it into the near side corner before backing out to Mentz, and Mentz puts one right on the back end of Jet Kawaja, and back the other way come Madison Moe out of midair. Gets that one and has Lee on the far side, trying to feed it to him, and eventually gets it there. Lee out of midair gets it on that far side, spins away from his stick check out front. Mason Moe, oh, that would have been a good one there. Would have had Madison's top scorer feeding the top line center in the slot, instead past the halfway point. Madison holds the line, but the Capitals looking for something and almost had it there. Barabanov shot midair, chance for Nevers, sent wide. Nevers recovers the miss. Nevers' shot ramps up and out of play, hits the protective netting, so we'll get our immediate timeout. 9:36 to go in period number 3. 2-2 our score. Capitals hockey here on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Ho ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Back here in Madison, a face-off in the offensive zone won by the Caps as it's sent around the far side wall. Back in play, 9:30 to go in the period. Our score, 9:30 to go in the period, is 2-2 as the Capitals with a chance out front. Down low on Lane Samaki turns it over. Out front, chance for now Ty, who scores! Gives Madison the lead back with 9:19 to go in the third. Quick after the media timeout, the Capitals respond. Brendan Ty's 5th of the season. Puts him back in front. Austin Moline finding the back of the net after the Elaine Shamaki turnover, giving Madison the lead right back after 2 unanswered from Sioux City. Ty's 10th point of his USHL career in his 30th game. Puts Madison back in front, and the Capitals have to be glad after that one. On the near side, the Capitals have to chase back all the way into their defensive zone as Caleb Heil plays it off the near side, off the window, and it ramps up on him, but it's a shot. Luke Gary there for Sioux City, and staying pretty calm are the two sides until Ian Scherzer gets in the mix on the far side with a Sioux City defenseman. Rather, that's Casey Muscat. Face off in the defensive zone upcoming. Who lost the stick? We got a stick on the ice. Oh, it was Caleb Heil. Might be an important person to have his stick. The linesman grabs it for him. Zach Bennett helping him out as a face-off in the defensive zone upcoming for Madison. Caps will change forwards to match the Sioux City group on the ice. It's the second line, and the abbreviated second line, I should say, because they've been messing with their lines here this evening. They've moved Dallas View up to the top line with with Martino, and Gunderson is a face-off one back by Sioux City. Blocked along the way was the pass, and now the Capitals off to the races back the other way. Karadiak feeds it to the far side for Lee. Lee in the mid-air trying to get a hold of it as it forced the Capitals rush to be slowed down a little bit and allowed Sioux City to catch up. Down low, Lee back on it. Lee beneath the goal line, tried to play it out front. No one home for Madison. Mo will go recover in the corner after it escaped there, but Sioux City right back on it, escaping. 8:40 to go in the third. 3-2 the score. The most recent goal scored by Brendan Ty, the newest addition to the second line here for the Caps, as Mo hustles up the near side wall. Delaney spins over to Owen Keefe on the far side, and Keefe gets a deflection down in deep, and the Capitals hustle back after it goes off the end wall. Caleb Heil plays to the near side for Coasia. Coasia spins, plays over to the far side now for Buckberger. Buckberger ahead, poked along a bit by Lee. Lee up that far side wall, unable to do anything with it, though, as it goes all the way back in on Heil. Heil has it for Coasia, who throws on the brakes. Now Nevers to the near side for Mo. Mo looks for options. Rainbows that one to the far side of the ice. Diego Johnson in the third line back out there for Madison. Near side it comes for Sioux City. They get a deflection down in deep. It'll be gloved by Heil, who will play it to the glove and backhands it around the far side wall. No one was home for Madison right away, but Diego Johnson hustles after it, gets things to the near side for Coasia. Coasia spins things moving forward, and back the other way comes Sioux City. Mentz ahead, Merniques powering his way towards the goal, rings one off the post, and now Madison off to the races the other way. Diego Johnson poking it along, has it there for a second, and now it's Sioux City back in fourth play in period number 3. The Capitals battle possession back. The Sioux City bench does not like the officiating tonight, as Aiden Long on the far side already with one, sends one towards the goal. It ramps up and out of play. As two players tied up, it's Moline and Klepov there as a faceoff comes outside the offensive zone for Madison. I think it should stay in the zone, actually, sure enough. No, they take it outside. Aiden Long just sent it right out of play, apparently. So faceoff just outside the offensive zone. Eulenkamp and Capel head off. Waterfield out there with the third line. The faceoff one back by the Capitals at neutral ice. Stout will send it down in deep off the far side corner. Therefore, it for a moment was Waterfield. Instead, it's Sioux City back out to neutral ice, where Austin Moline on it for the Capitals. Martino Turns things over. Now Scherzer has Long with him. Scherzer on the far side. Shot goes wide. I don't know if it got a piece of the goaltender or not, but Madison had a 2-on-1 with a top line for the Musketeers out there. And they're killing some time off with them out there as well, as Waterfield on that far side corner sent up against the wall. To his side work in that far side corner as it pops out to the slot for a moment before back the other way comes Sioux City. View achieves the red line, chips it around John Stout. Moline will be the first one back to it. And now on the near side, the Capitals out towards neutral ice. Gunderson circling around for Sioux City. Gunderson into the offensive zone. Gunderson in the high slot, looking for a shooting lane, gets a deflection by Martino. Puck never gets to Heil. Gunderson back on it. Mentz, near side shot, very slowly gets towards the goal, and Moline stops it right before, and now Nevers powering his way towards the net. Nevers on the backhand, puts it out front and almost beats him on the far side. As Nevers was taken down in the process, Brendan Ty back out there with the second line as Elaine Samaki, who turned things over to Brendan Ty the last time out, almost had his redemption as Elaine Samaki holds on the far side. Elaine Samaki down into the corner on the near side, chasing after it is Karadiak, but Gunderson has it on the half wall. Gunderson stick handles, taken down. He wants a call, he whines about it, but he's taken down. Is on the near side, the two battle. Gunderson wanted a trip. I don't think there was a trip there, but either way, it comes back. Delaney on possession to Houston. Houston near side for Delaney. Delaney spins it back to him on the far side. Houston didn't know it was coming, but he does get it up top to Gary, who plays it down in deep for Caleb Heil to be the next one to touch it. Heil turns it over to Sikora. Sikora back into the corner for Luke Gary. Gary out front. Gavin Gary now on it. Gavin up top. Houston shot kicked into the corner. The Gary twins on the same line as up that far side wall. The Capitals try to clear up at the line. It's not able to be held in. It trickles over the stick of Houston. A couple of Capitals will go make a change. As into the offensive zone comes Luke Gary. He turns it over. And now Madison has a player tied up along the way. It's Brink having it poked along. Now Riker Lee finds it. And into the offensive zone comes Lee. The Wilmette native takes a stop. Throws it up top for Coasia. Coasia looks for a shooting lane. Sends one towards the goal. Goes wide. Didn't get blocked along the way. He was looking for a deflection. Mo rifles it to the point. No one home. Goes all the way down where Caleb Heil's the next to touch it. Heil fans on it. And up the ice come Madison once again. To the middle now, Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp shot from a sharp angle. Blocked by the blocker of Baronish. Down low, Mo. Mo looking for an option. Sends it out front. No one home. Out to neutral ice it goes. Coasia sends it down in deep. He goes and grabs a change. As now with just north of 4 minutes to go in this third period, the Capitals still leading 3-2. But it's Sioux City with some pressure here in the offensive zone. Moline lays a hit on the far side, knocking Dysert off of his feet. They keep it in the zone to Sioux City on the near side before Eulenkamp able to start back the other way with Sam Capel. Eulenkamp throws on the brakes. Far side turned over. Oh, Drew Waterfield almost had a perfect chance. A nice poke check to negate the rush. As up the near side comes Sioux City. Moline tried to hop up into the play. Instead, it goes all the way back for John Stout in the defensive zone. 3:34 to go in this third period. Caps lead 3-2. Long to the far side. Flutters one ahead. Neither team has been sent to a power play in this one. Moline pokes it away, tries to get out of the zone. Instead, it's held in. Caleb Heil holds for a whistle. 3:21 to go in the third. 3-2 the score. An offensive zone draw for Sioux City upcoming. With a face-off on the far side to the right of Heil and goal. Top line out there for Sioux City. You have to imagine you don't take your time out yet if you're the Musketeers. As your ones are fresh, you might as well throw them on the ice. 4 forwards, though, for Sioux City. Actually, 5 forwards for the Musketeers. View, Merniques, Martino, Stupka, and Gunderson with 3:19 to go. You'd have to imagine the defenseman's the last player added if there's an extra attacker pulled off here in a moment. Martino tries to stick handle around pressure. Instead, it's Johnson with a 2-on-1 back the other way. I don't know if he realized there was 2 forwards out there, but out front the Capitals with a chance, and it goes wide. I think all of Cap Ice thought that one was in, but with 3 minutes to go in the period, the Capitals in the offensive zone with 5 forwards out there for the visitors. Poked away a bit. And up the near side now, the Capitals had a player's stick taken away. Gunderson will slow things down and send it up the far side. At neutral ice, Gunderson back on it. Gunderson in the near side, Merniques into the offensive zone. Merniques takes it there for a moment, trying to get possession in the offensive zone. No call will come as Gunderson was tied up with Diego Johnson with 2:30 to go in the period. Dropped back. Stupka up ice. 5 forwards on the ice for Sioux City. If they get possession inside the offensive zone, I'm sure their goaltender will be pulled. Instead, it goes all the way back down, and they'll keep 5 forwards rolling. Will the Musketeers icing upcoming on Sioux City as they're going to allow Stupka to make the change for Mentz. Offensive zone draw. I'd have to imagine this is where the timeout comes for the company of Sioux City. Sure enough, I think I saw the T pop up. He's on the far side. The faceoff will be in the offensive zone for Madison. Kirschner will be taking a timeout. So we'll take one with him. Caps lead 3-2 with 2:11 to go in the third. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Ho-ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Back here in Middleton, the Capitals lead with 2:11 left in period number 3. They lead 3-2. Offensive zone draw upcoming. They do put a defenseman out, do the Musketeers. As they're waiting to match lines is Sioux City. Gunderson will be the 5th player to hop out, so it's Martino along with Gavin Gary, Gunderson, Merniques, and Elaine Samaki for the Musketeers. 4 forwards for Sioux City. Top line out there for Madison. Moline and Stout join him on the blue line. Face-off is won back by the Musketeers. Elaine Samaki has his pocket pick. Lee behind the goal, powering his way towards the net. The puck still alive in the slot. Hauled him up. Whoa. Some pushes out front. The face-off in the offensive zone upcoming. 6 seconds after the last draw. The Capitals with another offensive zone face-off upcoming. It'll be on the far side of the left of Bronis in goal. Rather, it's Urban. So they put Samuel Urban in, do the Musketeers. The faceoff won back by the Musketeers, but they're unable to clear the zone. Lee plays it down to the corner now for Brink. Brink killing some time for Madison. Lee on that far side there for the Capitals. Sends it to Lee in the slot. Lee sends it to Brink, and Brink takes it into the far side corner. Elaine Samaki tied up with the official. And that allows the Capitals to dig that one free, but it takes away by Sioux City, and into the offensive zone comes Gunderson. Gunderson pokes it around, and now Madison on it with the net vacant on the far side. It'll go ahead. Finn Brink can put the cherry on top of this one as the Capitals score with 1.5 minutes to go in the third. 4-2 Caps lead. Brink's 4th of the weekend. Should all but do it here in Middleton. Riker Lee sent one towards the goal. It was blocked. Didn't matter. Finn Brink with his high school teammate and former Caps teammate Landon Gunderson right next to him. Puts one in the back of the net. As that had to be the oddest exchange ever. It was an offensive zone draw for Madison, and Sioux City changed goalies because Urban was the faster skater apparently. Back at center ice, 1.5 minutes to go. Caps lead 4-2. Because I'd have to imagine they'd still pull the goaltender. As now Caleb Heil behind the goal line plays to the far side. Looks like they're not going to pull Bronis again. Is up that far side wall. It goes down in deep. Kirschner and company on the Sioux City bench seems to be content with the 4-2 loss here in this one. With time will wind down in Middleton. Scherzer chases after it for the Capitals. Scherzer, instead of going after the puck, started back the other way as the Capitals were offside, and back the other way comes Sioux City in the offensive zone out in this front. Chance for Dysert. Held on to for a whistle. 57.2 to go in the third. 4-2 our score. Top unit goes out for Sioux City once again. 5 forwards. And here comes the goaltender to the bench once again. Face off in the defensive zone. There's a timeout called by Madison. 57.2 seconds to go in the third. Sioux City looked like they had given up on the game. Maybe they were just getting their guys a breather as they get an offensive zone draw. 4-2 our scores. Let's take a look at our scoring summary to this point. Madison jumped out to a 2-0 lead thanks to goals from Long and Brink in the second period. Gunderson and Martino had the answers in the third, early third for Sioux City to make it 2-2. Brendan Ty did the go-ahead goal for Madison, his fifth of the season from Moline. Finn Brink added an empty netter at the 18:30 mark of the period to make it a 4-2 Caps lead. 57 seconds remain here in the third period as a face-off in the defensive zone on the far side to the right of Caleb Heil in goal. Heil realizes he's got some time, so he takes his sweet time getting back there. He'll at each post, looks ready to go. Scherzer and Merniques there for Sioux City. It's 6 forwards for Sioux City with the extra attacker on. Moline sends one the length of the ice. And with a 2-goal lead, that's the smart strategy. Kill time, make them hustle all the way down. 51.1 seconds remain. That just killed 6 seconds. You got to score 2 if you're Sioux City. Going to be a lot tougher if you have to hustle all the way back to your defensive zone every single time. Especially with the net vacant, too. You could score another one if you're the Caps. Long, Scherzer, Johnson, Jamison, and Moline for the Caps. As the faceoff one forward by the Caps, Moline will send another one towards the vacant cage. It doesn't get there, though. Moline unable to hold on to possession. Martino Gunderson turns it over. Now Johnson sends one. 35 to go is hustling back after it is Stupka. Stupka settles things down, sends it up the near side, rather spins and takes it to the far as Aiden Long has some pressure on him. 25 to go in the period. Up the far side, Sikora through neutral ice, sends it up ahead there into the offensive zone. Mernique's shot, rebound sits there. The Capitals with a chance to clear out to neutral. Sure enough, they will. Looks like Madison will come away from the weekend with 4 points. And pending some other scores here in the Eastern Conference, as Mernique's into the offensive zone with 5 seconds to go in the period. A bit too far behind Sikora. Madison comes away with a 4-2 victory. Caleb Heil battling an illness last night back there, and you see he takes a sigh of relief, leans up against the post. Let's take a look elsewhere here in the Eastern Conference. Still a long way from being done in Dubuque, but Madison at least in second place in the Eastern Conference, jumping Muskegon. If Dubuque were to lose, it'd be a tie for first place in the East for Madison. 4-2, Madison with the sweep has won every single home game, have the Caps dating back all the way to September 28th. Now 9-1-0-1 at home this season. So an exciting one here in Middleton. We appreciate you joining us, as always, back at home on December 6th against the Chicago Steele in that one. They'll be in the middle of 3 straight against the Steele as the Capitals looking to continue their winning ways. Second place for now in the Eastern Conference. Tied for first for now, actually. But, of course, the Dubuque Fighting Saints still in action in Dubuque against Des Moines. 4-3, they trail at the moment. So if that score were to stake, the Capitals would exit with a tie for first place in the Eastern Conference. But that'll do it for our coverage here on Caps Radio and on Flow Hockey. We appreciate you joining us here this evening. The Caps come away victorious 4-2. We'll catch you on December 6th right here in Middleton.